Wort. It is about that time when St. John's wort is being harvested because it is the summer solstice. So that is when prime time to harvest St. John's wort. I want to start by saying that I am not a doctor. I am not a scientist. I am a person who adores plants and flowers, and I like sharing what I know, and I also share my experiences. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about today that I am a person who is impacted every year by seasonal affective disorder. I believe it's SAD. So, right around October, when the days are starting to get shorter, I notice my mood starts changing. I get tired, I lose motivation, and I'm just not feeling like myself. And year after year after year, I would make a doctor's appointment and they would say, you have seasonal depression, seasonal affective disorder. Your body requires more light. So I am brown Latina, and my skin loves the sun. It needs the sun to vibrate high. So they would offer antidepressants. And no, thank you. I was not okay with taking them. So I would just chug on through until springtime. And then I would start feeling like myself again. But I started doing a ton and ton and ton of research around St. John's wort and its um, impact it has on depressive symptoms. Now, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I did create St. John's wort tincture for the past year in order to heal myself, provide myself with some relief, um, and it worked. I began, I made it last year in the summer solstice. I let the plant create a tincture for about 6 weeks or so. I made a big batch, and I would take maybe 2 or 3 drops a day around October. What I also did was I created some St. John's wort oil, and I lathered myself after the shower every single day because in the winter I tend to get really dry skin because I have my heater full blast. I love the heat. Um, so I nourish my skin, and if you all know, our skin is our largest organ and it absorbs everything we give it. So I just kind of figured, well, if I'm taking it internally, why don't I also do topically? So I did that this year. I had very mild symptoms. And I think that if you suffer from seasonal affective disorder, you should research if that is something that is right for you. St. John's wort does interact with other medications. It is a powerful herb and it does not play well with other medications. So you probably need to do your research if you are taking other medications. But I wanted to share because I feel our plant allies have so much power and they're here to help us, and we just need to learn more about them. So thank you very much. I hope you become a St. John Wort's fan person like I am. Bye.